Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
They never have to. They also have a lot of different ways to open fights of their own. And look at this, we get Teddy on Ezreal for game number 1. This guy popped off so hard in the semis against Gen G. If you missed that, you get to see the encore
of regular season and playoffs as Canyon does path up, as you mentioned.
Oh, that was pretty quick. They're going for this. The flash comes in from Canyon. There's no flash on Kana, and a first blood at 2 minutes and 46 seconds. What a huge gank this early on in the game.
And I love the commitment there, knowing that there is no
Owner's getting in there. He's going to land that stun, but the teleport takes a while to get on top of him. Canyon, of course, no flash, and now the teleport coming in, but the stun landing once again, and everybody's getting into this fight here as the Ignite is not going to get the kill. Onto Canyon.
Baker flash!
Though, he's flashing for this one and going through the wall. One more auto would do it, but he can't see him over the wall. We're 3 minutes into the game, and Baker might just die to the turret, although Showmaker's just gonna laugh at him. Lands it, throws up the thumbs up, and that's it for Faker over here.
This is a disaster. Faker uses both of his summoners, dies. Kana loses summoners.
Backline threats, and by being able to get these early kills.
Oh man, they're realm warping.
Poor Kana, man. He just can't catch a break. This is Rise and Trundle. How about Camille? How about all three of them get in there and bully? He's just going to burn down to the Ignite as Khan. He doesn't have to look at the explosion. He know he got the kill. They say, no, we're going to want to fight you here. You're not just going to get this free objective, but the Rift Herald's already pretty low. To hit that eye, trying to get it down there. And now the engage going to be started off onto the level 6 Trundle. The exhaust used onto him as well. And they can't even kill him. They finally do get him down, but Faker's getting low now as Ghost is coming in from behind. But here comes T1 on the front side trying to take out Showmaker. That Rise not doing enough early on in this game. And T1 will be able to take the 2-for-1 happen as Owner. Thinking about dropping it mid now. We got to fight up in the top side. The needles are coming out. Khan is going to miss the hook shot as the damage is coming out here with the Ignite, but trying to turn it back. Khan will be able to do it. I'm not even sure if he knew himself he was going to win that fight.
All according to plan, misses the hook shot, and if you hit that hook shot, you go over the wall. Avoiding the damage there as well. Of course, that is also one of the ways where, as Camille, you can be so deceptively tanky if you are able to use the Hextech Ultimatum Invulnerability as...
Wow. Yeah. Trundle on the replay ends Trundle in live. The pillar value is huge, although Damwon, I'm not sure about this. They're going to try to force another fight around this Rift Herald, this one being the second one. As you can see, the engage, the Zenith Blade will miss, and that's going to be the key for Damwon to start up this fight as they get on in, and Keria is just blown up immediately. Barrel soaks up a lot of the damage, and he has a stopwatch. Faker is trying to carry this as hard as possible, and now Owner's got some value potentially on that backside, but it's just not enough, as another pillar is going to come in here from Damwon. Even slowing down Damwon a little bit, they had to walk around
possession there. Ended up picking the Ashe, who's just extremely squishy. So there's not much you can do to kind of pop off as an early game Ashe, you know, at that moment as you get the possession. So we'll get this Rift Herald to charge through. And that's going to be a lot of extra gold going over the top side, but it's not without a cost. It's not without being punished, right? Showmaker's getting value bottom side. Mid lane is being dominated by Ghost, who's picking up a lot of extra farm. And they're just everywhere on this map. However, this looks like it might get an extra charge.
It's a lot of pressure from T1, and they're looking for a bit more. I'm not sure about that play, Faker, but at the end of the day, it's okay because you push him out of the lane, you get the turret. It's a lot of value that T1 need right now to stay, you know, at a similar level, at parity here, at least with Damwon, in order to scale up a bit more.
I actually think this is the first really big macro win that we've seen for T1, because the cross-map play from Damwon, you get the first Drake, took 17 minutes for us to get there, and you get one turret.
Jungle, and Showmaker level 13 just begins the machine gun Rise plays.
Ghost arrow.
Okay, trying to get on in there, but here comes Faker, and look at that Emperor's Divide. He gets 3, and this is the team fight T1 we're looking for. This is what we have been talking about, as the damage is not enough to take out Showmaker. Somehow he gets out of there as the Gwen is going insane. I'm not sure, Damwon, you want to take this fight. Kana is ready and willing. He doesn't care that he's 0-4.
This is some of the inconsistencies that we've seen from Damwon Kia. Yes, they're decisive. Sometimes a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man. I think T1 are going to have a decent idea this is happening, but the damage is insane from the Fed Rise already. Here comes Keria, puts down the ward, and now they know The damage is already there, as you're saying. Where's the jungler? Owner's trying to get over here, but he cannot on time. And now, this is the thing about Domlin. They have Braum, they have Trundle, they have Ashe. If they don't want to fight, they don't necessarily have to, but they're going to wait in the bush. And I don't know about that one, as Kana once again is throwing out the needles, but the Trundle is doing so much. They're going to be able to blow up the Ashe, but who cares about that? As it looks like the wallets of Domlin are getting there at this point in time. Kana desperate to try to turn this one around, but the stun is going to go down onto Teddy, and there is the ace, as Domlin will pick up the win in the team fight.
You're so late to respond here, but you can't just let it go.
Your Camille safe, your Rai is safe. You need to have better vision and deny vision so that you can look for those incredible picks that we talked about.
So much more.
Yeah, it's absolutely true. And T1, they're kind of calling the bluff, and here we go! We're gonna scoop up 3 under the turret, but the damage is coming out here already from the Gwen. We got a one-on-one here in the river as Owner's trying to win that one, but the Zhonya's is completed. Showmaker gonna have some help from his friend, but he's trying to realm warp out of here. As the Solar Flare not going to get it done, but that is another big Emperor's Divide from Faker. He's still trying to win this one for his team.
And they made that fight happen. I said it wasn't possible. I said they didn't have the tools, but Faker walked forward and under turret tossed it out. Now they've got control over this Baron pit.
And Canyon, you can see flashless. He doesn't have health. They're going to have to let it go, as T1 will be able to pick up a huge objective. They take it away from Domlin in their split. Yeah, and this is the thing, Domlin, they feel like they can go for fights like these after giving up the Baron. They don't have any split pushing pressure. They're just gonna go in a straight 5v5 against T1. That's not necessarily what you're looking for, as here comes the Gwen. Kana gets in there. Gonna have a very nicely timed stopwatch as now Carriot trying to stun that backline, and Gwen does her job, but look at Showmaker. He's going insane, but it doesn't matter, as Teddy is full health as well, and he's trying to carry this one from the back line. Khan is gigantic, but Teddy trying to keep him at range here. The stopwatch is going to help out. As you can see, Teddy, he'll try to kite them out, but he can only do so much. Get Khan fed to this point that I think he's doing a great job. As now T1, they're just going to pull the trigger on this one. The teleport's already coming out here. The damage kind of insane already at 38 minutes, and you can see that Canyon, he's struggling to get in there, and Azir, Faker of all people, is going to be able to take down that Baron. But now Domlin looking for the fight, the Camille in this one. Huge bounce damage now from the Rise in the front line, but he's going to have to go golden. It doesn't matter, he's got backup from his team. And this skirmish, if you don't have a Viego, I think that Domlin should be able to eventually win it. Don't know if they can kill Teddy. They're going to give it a shot here, as Khan doesn't want to let him go, and the pillar should be enough. No flash even used by Teddy. He knows that it's pretty dire and has to give it up.
You just put yourself into a corner as T1 in this fight. Yes, you have the damage to rush down the Baron, but you don't have enough of a positional advantage to stop Dom1 Kia from collapsing in. And once you're locked into that fight, you don't have a lot of room to peel. You don't have a lot of room to front-to-back fight.
That might be it as well, because they're pushing in on top side. Look at how long it is before Teddy's actually going to be alive here.
It's such a long death timer.
Yeah, the Baron buff here, I don't know if it's going to be enough. There are no minions up just yet, and the damage is coming out. That is big on the Solar Flare, but Ghost, he's got a front line, and he has the cleanse. They do have enough damage to take down the Viego, and they will have enough to take down game number 1. Domlin will defeat T1 here in 39.5 minutes to take game 1 of the finals.
Fantastic start.